Well, my grand plan to finish the bunkhouse this summer didn't go according to plan. But after about 6 weeks of work, I got the bathroom finished. Not gonna lie, it was a long, tedious haul. You know, and I felt like quitting at times and just saying, we'll finish it next summer, but I heard this still small voice tell me to stop being a pussy and get back to work. And so I listened, and I got the bathroom finished, and I gotta say it feels pretty awesome. So without further ado, let's go take a look. Oh, as much as I don't want to get out of my hammock. Ugh. Well, as you can see, nothing's really changed much in this room, except for this doorway that I got trimmed out here. All this trim is custom made out of western red cedar. So it took a little while to do each one, because I had to make the crown, the bead, chamfer door sides and everything. Well worth it. And here we are, the bathroom door. Yes, I will be covering up this heinous hot water heater. Be adding some cabinets with shelves on this side and covering that over the cabinet as well. But let's take a look at the bathroom, guys. Been waiting a long time to show you this. Here we go. You can see, other than the glass doors. Oh, hello, handsome. Everything's done. Those glass doors are going in next week. Haven't arrived, but the shower's all done. Got the trim on. Made a nice mirror frame. Matched the bathroom. There's my sink all intact. You can see the vanity here. Some driftwood handles. Cabinets. Gives it a nice kind of funky touch. I do have to say, this rock right here is my biggest mistake. I intended for this rock to be back another 2 inches, just sticking a little bit out of the kick there, but I didn't measure for the kick properly, and I set that in the tile sticking out. But other than a bit of a dirt trap and a potential toe stubber, nobody's stubbed their toe yet. Yeah, it still looks alright, I guess. Just kind of one of those things, you know. You always have one with every project where you're just like, ugh, why did I do that? But that was mine for this project. Anyways, this is what I was doing last week, and this week actually. It's finishing these shelves up in here. We were going to have the hot water tank up in there, but vetoed that. So I just filled it in with these shelves, kind of all random. And yeah, I'm all about a bit of symmetry and asymmetry in every project, because that's how you find balance, in my opinion, is to have a little bit of both. If everything's perfectly symmetrical, it just looks cold and uninviting. And if everything's asymmetrical and weird, it just does not look right and looks kind of sloppy. So it's important when you're building to kind of have symmetry, but also mix it up with a little bit of asymmetry and things that aren't quite perfectly balanced. Just a little samurai tip for you. And this, I've been waiting a long time to hang this carving on the wall. I carved this 7 years ago when my first son was born. He was born with a bunch of life-threatening birth defects that kept him in the hospital for the first year of his life in the ICU, kind of going on and off life support. And let's just say it was a really trying time in our life, and everything worked out well, and we've got our son, and he's happy and pretty close to healthy. And this carving I carved it while he was in the hospital. It was kind of my stress relief. Every day I'd come home from work and chip away at this carving, and so it kind of is a memento to that period in our life. And I finally have a place to hang it now where everybody can see it and enjoy it. here at the cabin. So there's a few things left to do. I couldn't find a piece of driftwood that I'm going to have on that wall, like a little tree coming up with some branches coming off to hang towels on. And another thing here, a similar kind of thing, that rock, there's going to be a piece of driftwood coming off that with a little branch coming off it to hang the toilet paper roll. So that toilet paper thing's just temporary until I can find the perfect pieces of driftwood. But other than that, that's the bathroom. My designs for the little rocks, they turned out pretty well. And yeah, learned a lot, brushed up on my tiling skills. And all in all, I'm going to say that this bathroom is the nicest bathroom I've ever seen. I might be a little bit biased, but come on, it's pretty sweet, don't you think, guys? Our time here at the cabin has come to an end, and the bathroom is finished. Thank you, Jesus. I just wanted to give a huge shout out and thank you to you guys, my viewers, my subscribers. All your positive comments and views throughout this whole project have really been encouraging to me. And I just wanted to say thank you to my mother and father-in-law for being the bank and paying for this whole cabin, because there's no way I could have built it because it's pretty pricey, and you can see the level of quality here that they were able to invest in this because they trusted my quality and my craftsmanship, and yeah, I wanted to invest into our family. So a huge thank you to Mom and Dad, because without them this would not have been possible. Other than that, stay tuned for next week's video because I'm moving into my new shop. Oh yeah, so excited, and I want you guys to be a part of that, so don't miss it. And if you haven't been to my website, check out my website. I got a new set of plans coming pretty quick here, and watch this next video. Thanks, Samurai out.